I think part of the reason that many of us struggle to find joy in this season is because we're like told to associate or identify joy with just like feeling good. We're supposed to like feel good and easy. Like Christmas advertising is peak capitalism, right? Come on. Like we're not even being covertly sold the idea that we should feel good all the time and like do whatever it takes to make our lives easier. It's just in our face. I think that the ultimate test to determine what kind of joy we're pursuing is seeing how the joy holds up when bad things happen. Counterfeit joy folds pretty quickly when there's no money, or you've lost your job, or you're in an accident, or a relationship that you value deteriorates. Counterfeit joy has nothing to say to a city with the highest rate of gun violence in the United States. It has nothing to say to systemic racism, to war. If the required cost of the joy that you're pursuing is a rejection or a denial of all the bad things in the world, we have to ask ourselves if that's real joy. The word to the shepherds from the angel came in the middle of the night to a group of people at the bottom of their social ladder in an empire-occupied town while they were at work, in the middle of everything. True joy has this ability to coexist, to be experienced within, in the midst of everything else. Grief doesn't cancel out joy. The presence of sorrow or hardship does not mean that joy cannot also be present. At Christmas, at Advent, we recognize that joy can reveal itself in waiting. Joy can show itself in chaos. That joy can hold its own alongside loss. Its presence isn't snuffed out by chaos or even mundanity. The Psalms tell us that sorrow lasts for a night and joy comes in the morning. Yes, but the shepherds here remind us that joy can burst through in the middle of the night too, even in the midst of darkness. Real, true joy does not diminish the reality of darkness in the world. Instead, it shows up like a light in the middle of that darkness, reminding us that it's there. And it's not snuffed out by the hard things of the world. Joy holds strong in the midst of hardship and struggle and sorrow because it is originated in and sustained by God. God who is near to us, God who is alongside. True joy holds its weight when it's faced with tragedy, when it's faced even with injustice. Joy and suffering, joy and sorrow, joy and lament can exist side by side. They can run parallel because real joy isn't contingent on circumstances. It's not contingent on feelings. Joy that's founded upon the presence and the person of God does not allow us to be overtaken. The good news to us at Advent is that God is present amongst us and that God's presence is not static, right? Joy is produced from God's action in our lives that always moves us towards shalom. It moves us towards wholeness, towards harmony, towards what is rightly ordered. God's Spirit is always drawing and leading us into deeper communion with God's self and with each other. God's Spirit moves us from bondage to freedom, from scattered to whole, from darkness to light. God's presence forms us. And when God's active presence does this, it brings about joy.